quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré, mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi will bring you moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. All right, as I always say, a lot of sporting activities waiting for us to discuss. So much to talk about, from the Premiership to Champions League tomorrow. And yesterday's result, we didn't give yesterday's result. We're going to give the results today, and then the latest around the world. There's just so much to talk about. Okay, let's start from the English Premiership, where something new is being introduced into the Premier League very soon. For the first time in Premier League history, there will be a pause during the match for the Muslim players to have a break and let's say to break their fast. That is one of the new things that have been introduced from as the Ramadan season begins in the English Premier League. And then a lot of matches to be played tomorrow in the Champions League. Yes, that one is going to be very, very interesting, and that very, very well, because the Champions League kicks off tomorrow. Specifically, I think one of the best game, or one of the games I will want to watch, is the game between Benfica and Real Madrid. You know how it happened during the league phase. This time, Real Madrid will be coming all out. You know, when Real Madrid want to play you, they are going to play. They're going to come all out. And then you have a certain Jose Mourinho, who we call one of the best strategists when it comes to football. That will be an interesting match. I'll give you all of those later in the day. And the topic of discussion, the main issue of discussion today, still revolves around Arsenal. Yesterday, we talked about Arsenal and what the board has given or has said to Mikel Arteta. We're giving you this season. We don't want no excuse. We don't want to hear anything. You cannot keep bottling the league, and you come out. We spend so much money. You come out and bottle the league. No. This time around, if you don't win the league, you are going. And now, immediately after that match, a lot of things started happening. Arsenal players are just getting injured left, right, and center. And Mikel Arteta is coming out to talk. Not complaining, but we know the frustrations that comes with that. So that is what we'll be discussing today on the show. When we get there, I'll definitely ask the question and you get to hear. But before all of that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Iran are in advanced discussions with Nigeria to stage an international friendly in March as part of preparation for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. According to reports from Tehran, the proposed fixtures, which would see Team Mali face the Super Eagles, is, however, dependent on FIFA's pending decision regarding Nigeria's eligibility protest against the Democratic Republic of Congo. Reports from Tehran says that the Iran Football Federation has opened negotiation with both Nigeria and Costa Rica as it finalizes plans for 2 warm-up matches next month. An official announcement on the schedule is expected soon as Iran intensify preparations for the global tournament. That one, let me just say something about that one. All years we've been waiting since morning to get the news. Today, the FIFA Executive Council is supposed to sit and give us the that decision against that decision on Nigeria's protest against DRC, that is Democratic Republic of Congo. Yes, they are supposed to give us. We are all waiting for the official statement from FIFA. That judgment is supposed to come out today. So let's just keep our ears crossed on that one. The next news we have here: Nigeria's 7th fastest man in history over 100 meters, Favour Ashi, has officially transferred his international allegiance to Qatar, citing poor treatment, substandard facilities, and limited opportunities in Nigeria as key reasons for the move. The 100-meter specialist, whose personal best of 9.94 seconds ranked him among Nigeria's elite sprinters, confirmed the switch in a statement released today. Ashi revealed he has been training in Qatar for the past 5 months and expressed optimism about contributing to a strong Qatari 4x100 meter relay team. The transfer has not yet been approved by the World Athletics, but under current regulations, Ashi must observe a 3-year waiting period for from his last representation of Nigeria, meaning he will not be eligible to compete for Qatar until after 2027 unless an exception is granted. And back to our topic of discussion. Arsenal sit 4th from 4 points clear at the top of the Premier League, but a growing list of casualties has the Emirate faithful holding their breath. Is Mikel Arteta facing a genuine crisis, or is the board reported ultimatum about to push him over the edge? It started with the strikers, moved to the defense, and now gutted the midfield. Mikel Merino is out for the season. Kai Havertz is sidelined until March. And Captain Martin Odegaard remains a major doubt for Wednesday's trip to Wolves. Even Sunday's 4-0 FA Cup win over Wigan brought fresh pains, with Ricardo Calafiori pulling out in the warm-up, while Ben White has taken to Instagram to insist he is injury-free after his early substitution. The manager's tone in the press room was anything but relaxed. Reports suggest a firm ultimatum has been delivered: win the Premier League title this May or the project ends. After spending £1 billion and finishing as runners-up for 3 consecutive years, the board has reportedly had enough of respectable finishes. With a North London derby against Spurs looming on the horizon, Arteta is running out of both players and time. And the question I'm asking today: does Mikel Arteta have a valid excuse right now, or is he just a manager under fire? That is the question we're asking. With everything that is happening right now, you can see the squad is depleted. Does Mikel Arteta finally have a reason to say this is what is happening, and therefore we have an excuse, or Mikel Arteta is under fire right now? Remember when I start talking about coach being under fire, you know what happens. Maybe I'm the oracle. Okay, that is the question. The number to call today on the show is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again: 0903 648 5868. And you can also be part of the show when you comment on Facebook. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. And when you comment, I'll be here to read your comments live. Okay, we have a call. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine. How do you do?
I'm fine. I am Steven Wu from...
Steven?
Hello?
Yes, go on. You have Steven from who? From where, sorry?
Steven Wu from Boko.
Okay, from Boko. Go on.
I want this...
Hello? Hello, Steven?
Can you hear me?
Go on, just go on.
Okay, I am saying that this Arsenal management should leave Arteta alone. Arteta alone. Let Arteta give what he can give. Subjecting under this type of pressure at this very time is likely to divide him and make him lose confidence. So please let him allow him do what he can do, and at the end of the day, whatever result is obtainable is what he can do. So let them please leave him alone. Thank you.
All right, thanks for that one. Thank you. Actually, you haven't answered our question. I'm asking. Okay, hello.
Hello, Mr. Ben. Good evening.
Good evening.
All right, I'm speaking with Tina from Northbank.
Tina, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk after the show. Just go on.
Okay. Mikel Arteta. I would say the board has every right to say anything they want to say about Mikel Arteta.
And now the players are getting injured. What is
they are getting injured quite all right. But you could remember, let me say 3 seasons ago, when Mikel Arteta was topping the league with 12 points, 8 points, and thereabouts. And we tend to lose the Premier League. Talk more now that it's just 4 points. Yes, just 4 points clear the second person on the league table. So and looking at Arsenal build up to the players and everything for the last seasons compared to this season, that the board have really, even sometimes I see that I wonder, is it the Arsenal I know few years ago that have spent a lot of money buying not even players that, let me just say, players that you think you don't know. They bought Gyökeres, they bought Eberechi Eze, huge amount of money. Madueke was bought with a huge amount as well. That showed that they really need that league this season. Because I was asking someone and he was like, Arsenal has every replacement in the squad currently. So for me, I would say he has no let me just say he has no reason whatsoever to tell the board why he will not win the the Premier League.
Even when you have close to 7 players injured, first team players injured right now.
Yes, we have so many clubs that have that issue across Europe. They tend to manage that. Now let's ask ourselves that, has he been playing well even before the injuries? Yes, look at how he look at the match he played. The first leg, Arsenal played with Manchester City. Arsenal, we are now playing a defensive. I don't really get. I was asking myself, this is Arsenal I know that couldn't break the City's defense. I began to assess to someone that this Arsenal is not serious for this league this season. Say it's the last.
Okay.
Yes, and look at the match with Liverpool and all that. drawing with Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Okay. Tina,
Yes.
Tina,
So,
thanks. Thanks for that one. Thanks for that one.
so,
All right. Tina, that Mikel Arteta has no excuse, no single excuse. The board has spent a lot of money, over £1 billion, right there in England, and right now we have Mikel Merino injured, Carl Havertz injured, Ricardo Calfiori injured, Ben White injured, Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Saliba, all injured right now. I think Saka came back from the last match they played. He was there, but all of these players, they are injured. These are first team players. Can Mikel Arteta finally deliver this trophy with what is happening to him? Don't forget that Manchester City they are breathing down the neck of Arsenal. So I'm asking, can Mikel Arteta finally deliver the trophy, or with all of this we can say he has an excuse, or we're also talking about him being under fire. Yes, the board is there pressurizing him. Can Arsenal do this? The number to call is 0903-648-5868. I'll take the number again, 0903-648-5868. Yes, if you're just joining us, this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. Okay, hello.
Yes, Speedy, good evening to you, sir.
Hey, Speedy, welcome to the show.
I'm Oliver Nyike, and a busy brain, king of sports in Abenga here in a lady.
Busy brain, you're welcome.
God bless you. Definitely, it's going to be a very tough challenge for us now that they are facing a whole lot of injuries. I said it before this time around that when it comes to this time around, at the end of the league, Arsenal normally have this challenge, and since then they have not been working on it. So I believe they will face a very big one. But when I'm sounding like this, many people begin to call me that I'm an Arsenal fan. With prayer and with God, all things will be possible for them this time around. I think with this kind of injuries, crisis they're having now, we're still optimistic that they will still win the league.
So, but if Arsenal doesn't win the league, can you say that Mikel Arteta has tried his best, despite the fact that despite everything that he has done?
I even said it yesterday that Mikel Arteta tried a lot. Look at where he is on the Champions League log now, and even in the Premier League, he's also playing FA Cup, and it's not easy. He's also at the final of this Carabao Cup, so it's not easy for a manager or a team to just be going first or second in all these competitions. So the man tried a lot.
Okay, thanks.
It's not easy, so he needs to be given kudos.
Thanks for that one. Okay, thanks for that one. All right. We just go to give you updates of yesterday's matches so far. Okay, let's just pick this call and then we'll give you updates for yesterday's matches and the Champions League tomorrow. Hello.
Good evening, Benny Kuji.
Good evening.
This is Ugondemos.
Okay.
Calling from Sabongidaga.
Go on.
Arsenal has every replacement for all the players injured, because Arsenal has a very good squad now. Unlike before, when a player is injured, that position is vacant.
You think Arsenal, with these 7 players I've mentioned, they can play Tottenham and convincingly defeat Tottenham?
They can even bring their big team to play any club at all. Yes, Arsenal is a good team now. But what I want to tell the board is that Arteta himself, now that he has not won the league for Arsenal, he's not happy. They should bear that in mind. So putting him on fire, maybe he will lose a concentration and fumble. So they should exercise patience with Arteta.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for that. Thanks for that one. Okay. If the board needs to be patient with Arteta, if not, he would definitely lose concentration. Okay. Yesterday's FA Cup games that were played, Birmingham versus Leeds. I think it ended in penalty, and Leeds won that one. The match between Grimsby versus Wolves. Wolves won 2-1, and then Oxford United versus Sunderland. Sunderland won 1-0, and then Stoke versus Fulham. Fulham also won that one 2-1. Arsenal versus Wigan. Arsenal had the better of Wigan 4-0. Okay, tomorrow is Champions League night. We will definitely be here to talk about the Champions League night. Tomorrow, Galatasaray versus Juventus, Benfica versus Real Madrid, and then Dortmund versus Atalanta. And the last match for tomorrow's is Monaco versus PSG. We will be here to talk about all of those matches. Hello.
Good evening, Benjamin Kuji.
Okay, good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Actually, I'm not really following up on the show, so I don't really know what you're talking
Okay, let me just give you. Let me just.
From airport.
Okay, let me just give you a highlight. With Arsenal are facing a lot of injuries right now, and
Yes.
It's with even after winning the game yesterday, there were a couple of injuries yesterday, and
Yes.
with the pressure coming from the board, and then I'm asking, does Arteta now have an excuse, or after his press conference, if you heard what he said during his press conference, complaining, does he actually have an excuse right now, or he's just complaining because he's a manager under fire?
I think I would say it's a combination of both. A manager who is under fire and a manager who is also complaining. Because if you look at Arsenal right now, yes, they have depth, but they also have injuries right now.
Get
Like
it good.
yesterday, Saka was forced into the game
Yes.
because he was not meant to start that game yesterday. Because of Calafiori's injury, Saka had to come in. But that is not to say, with the few injuries they have, they don't have the squad to go all the way. So for me, it's just a manager making excuses. Should the season not end up well for him? So for me, there's nothing to use as an excuse for Arsenal.
No,
win the league or nothing.
So for you, no excuse for Arsenal.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for that one.
Okay.
Okay. Kenneth is saying no excuse for Mikel Arteta. There is no excuse whatsoever. He's standing with the board. If Mikel Arteta doesn't deliver, that means he should start packing his bag and baggages to leave Arsenal. That is what he's saying. Let me just read part of his statement in the presser. He said, it is becoming alarming. We are coping, but we need players back. Not for just numbers, but for options required at this level. The speed of their recovery will define our season. Okay, that is what he is saying. Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. This is the voice of Emmanuel Tezin, the top line has proposed it according to a not ban.
Okay, go on.
Hello, are you with me?
Yes, go on.
Yes, I want to say something about Arsenal. You know, Arsenal, they are just struggling to make at least to win a league this season. You know, no matter, everybody know that they are not going to win it. They will struggle and end. Yes, they will struggle and end on second position. That's their trophy that will know. So they should just forget about the league.
Okay.
Anything they are doing, they are just suffering themselves.
Okay.
All of us know that it's second position.
Okay, thanks for that one. Okay, he said that we all know Arsenal, they are not going to win the league. I think even history are meant to be broken. A lot of people, there are things, records that are kept are meant to be broken. Even if Arsenal haven't won that trophy for a long time, they will definitely win it one day. But for some of us, we believe that this is the season that Arsenal, they are going to take this. If they bottle it this season, all right, we'll wait and see. But for me, I'm just hopeful that the pressure for you to be a champion, you have to manage that pressure. When you manage the pressure, they know that you are the champions. Okay, this is the much we can take on the show today. Tomorrow is Champions League night. We'll be here to talk Champions League football tomorrow. From me to you, as I will always say, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero? Que muero por tu amor. Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye.
As King Radio